Hi, my name is Maninder Dhanauta, and I'm here to present my final project for CSCB58. For this final project, we had to make a video game completely out of assembly code. I'll be running this code using the MIPS Mars simulator, and this code is also available on my GitHub. So I'll start off with explaining the features I implemented in Milestone 4. The first feature is different levels. There's two different levels and each one of them looks different. There's also different obstacles as well. The second feature is related to the first feature. There's an increase in difficulty. So in level 2, there's faster obstacles. The obstacles also move in different patterns as well. And there's overall more obstacles. You can also pick items up. There's a repair kit that appears randomly during level 2, and if you pick it up or collide with it, it basically gives you full health again. There's a scoring system where I keep track of the number of collisions you're in, and if you've picked up the repair kit, your final score is given by this formula, which is 20 minus number of collisions plus 2 if you picked up the repair kit. I also implemented precise collision detection. This wasn't really on the rubric, but I found it interesting, so I'm mentioning it. The collision detection happens exactly when two pixels overlap, so there isn't any approximation in the collision. The way I achieve it is when I'm rendering an asteroid on the screen, before I save the color of the asteroid onto the frame buffer, I check at the address to see what the previous color was. So you can see my ship is made out of red, purple, and blue. Basically, if any one of these three colors is at the previous position, that means a collision has happened, and then I carry on with the collision logic. So now I'll give you a demo for my game. So you can see that there's multiple asteroids that are spawning on the right side and disappear on the left side. Also, my ship is rendering, so that's milestone 1. Also, I can move my ship around using the keyboard, and I cannot go outside of the edges. Also, there's collision detection. If I hit one of these asteroids, the asteroids disappear and spawn at a random point on the right side. Also, that's for milestone 2. For milestone 3, I can restart the game pressing P, so you can see that it reset. Also for milestone 3, at the bottom right is a health bar. So if I collide with any asteroid, you can see my health bar is going down. At the bottom left is a timer bar, which I just added so that the player knows how much time is left on this level. And I'll show you once again, if I press P, everything resets. Now for the final feature in milestone 3, I'll show you what happens when I die. So basically what the game over screen looks like. So I just died when my health bar went to 0. And it gives this interesting animation. And I'm given my score. The scoring system I implemented I basically display the score using stars. And every star is worth 4 points each, up to a maximum of 5 stars. So I collided 13 times, and the formula calculated I only deserve 1 star. I can also restart the game at this point and play again. So now we just have to wait until this level is over, and then I can show you the features I implemented for milestone 4. So now that the timer is run out, you can see that it's getting ready for level 2. It gives this fun little prompt, and it gave this cool little animation, and it gives you some time to breathe before it starts level 2. So this is where it becomes a lot more challenging because of these diagonal pieces. You can't really stay still in a certain position, unlike the previous level. And you can see that there's 2 new obstacles which are moving in different patterns. And at some random point in this level, there should be a repair kit that shows up if I survive for that long. I don't know. Okay, so I ended up dying. Well, that's okay. I'll just show you that this still works. To make this just a little bit easier for the demo, I'm going to make the times a little bit shorter. So these are the variables that control the level times. I'll just make them a little bit shorter. So you can see like the timer bar is moving way faster than last time. Also, I'll mention that if you receive any damage in the first level, that damage carries over into the second level as well. So it's only the timer bar that gets reset. Okay, so that's the repair kit. Yep. So I collided with the repair kit. It kind of froze for a second. And then you could see that the green bar also had a similar animation where it kind of fills, but there's a small sleep in between every step. So now you can see my final score. This time it's different because I collected the kit and I didn't collide as many times as last time. You can see I got 3 stars out of 5 stars. And once again, I can restart and continue playing. So I guess I'll just summarize the key features once again. There are different levels in this game, and each of them have a different color, so the background is different, and there's different obstacles. There is an increase in difficulty as the game progresses. Level 2 is considerably harder than level 1, but it's still playable. You can also pick up items. There is also a scoring system, which I display at the end of the game using a star system. And there's precise collision detection. Thank you for watching. Take care.